Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Tulsa Golden Hurricane in Skelly Field, where the fans have gathered and they are ready to see those Hurricanes gather some strength. The Roadrunners will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Golden Hurricane offense takes the field as we get this game underway. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
All right, guys, let's take a big view of Tulsa. They were really excited about the verbal commitment from a 3-star quarterback. They really need to get good talent like that, guys who can develop and potentially become stars.
Well, this is a program that's not used to having this talented of a quarterback coming out of high school. Oftentimes, this program has had to develop guys so that they're ready by their junior or senior year to have success. This guy changes that dynamic a little bit, though, and because of it, you can see fans are so excited about the future.
To the air, it's Alford. Immediately fires to the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working.
That is an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding the window between the zones and delivering that ball on time.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Brown. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Tulsa checking to see what's in the playbook for third and forever. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's open on the right. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on fourth down. Makes the grab. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Tulsa comes to the line with a 1st and 10. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He's got him this time. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. They're setting the tone on this opening drive. 10th play coming here on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Well, this team knew coming into tonight's game they had to get momentum early, playing at home. They want to get the crowd into it, so you get a beautiful drive here to start this thing. You would have liked to cap it off with a touchdown, but listen, set yourself up for a field goal. You knock it through the uprights. You've got the lead. Everything right now looking good.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quickly out to the tight end. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Roadrunners will punt this one away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. They'll start this drive from the 42. Give to Brown. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Grab near the sticks. It's Parrish. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll run it. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Gee. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that third down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not by much.
Back to throw, it's Alford. Gets it out quickly. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. Tulsa trying to pick up a 4th down conversion here. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Finds his big tight end. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. This should be the last play of the quarter. Reads it, fires complete. And this one will be stopped for no gain. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Brown. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Looking for a man. It's Alford. Throws for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. Absolutely center cut. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Jacksonville State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Gamecocks have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today.
Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his tight end.
They're trailing by 9 to Sam Houston. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward in a game that could shake up the CUSA race significantly.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Quickly complete. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Got it in the middle. It's Wallace. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Snagged in the middle. It's Anderson. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And don't get it twisted. A big part of this team's formula for success defensively is getting after the quarterback. In their last game, they had 6 sacks, won the game. They know they've got to be able to get after the QB, and this one put some pressure on him.
Oh, he's got some space. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Roadrunners have their offense in high gear. They'll leave it with him. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football.
Oh, there's an alley to the left. The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. He got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The offense changing the play. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big 3rd down stop by this defense.
Great job being physical in the middle of the defense. Goal line situations, 3rd down, nowhere for the runner to go in the middle of the field, so he tries to use his speed to bounce it, but this ain't high school. This defense has the ability to pursue and chase and get him down.
They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard.
Well, this is very interesting because now down here in the red zone, you know it's not going to be easy throwing it because the windows are small. Can they run the ball against the best run defense in the entire nation? This is as big a challenge as you're going to find offensively.
Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Alford. Makes the catch. It's Parrish. When a defense is in zone coverage, Jesse, they want to react. How do you react to a howitzer coming out like that?
Not much you can do because this guy's got a cannon. You saw all the eyeballs on defense on that play. They were waiting and anticipating that throw, but when you've got an arm like that, it's going to be tough to stop that crow route.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Quarterback on the keeper. Makes one man miss. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Throws to the tight end. Intercepted for the 11th time. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
Not all DBs make the play at the end, right? They can bat the ball down, they can be in position, but they don't really secure the football. Great job by the DB securing the football and forcing the turnover.
Fires to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They'll try the run. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, one half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa.
Ready to go here in the second half, and Tulsa will kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football palm out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be
turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to fire. Going to try to get it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the first down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Smith dropping to pass. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback gets the first down. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments. You talk about, we've seen him do this, we've seen him do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like, that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Got his man. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. UTSA takes over in the offense, ready to hit the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just breaks into the open. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. And the Roadrunners come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Gonna let it fly. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. But, man, you're starting to get now in the second half. And this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Got it in the middle. It's Jones. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. The Roadrunners are on the move. From the shotgun, the inside give. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They're about to run a dirty half-dozen plays on this drive.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He'll take a shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, another incompletion, and you can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He is pushed out of bounds at the 19-yard line. Shut down and shut out in the first half, but finally this offense trying to put something together. He hauled that one in and got it down 15-yard line. Offense gets set for second down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Jones. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Hauled down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Roadrunners will try to put one on the board on first and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, UTSA! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. That's the end of the period, and Tulsa has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Now the play fake. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, this offensive line knew they had a huge challenge coming into this game because the defense registered 6 sacks their last time out. They knew that they were going to have to win some one-on-ones up front. They finally lost the battle on that last play, though. That was the first sack they've allowed in this game.
Pucks it out of the air. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Tulsa in a tough spot here on third and long.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth-quarter play for this defense. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. UTSA will take over in the offense, ready to return to the field. The give to the running back from the shotgun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Wallace. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Roadrunners come to the line with a new set of downs. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Jones. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Roadrunners really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. He'll try to do it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Leaves it with the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Can find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Takes the grab. It's Wallace.
And that's a big throw by this young man. Like, listen, late in the football game, you've got to make plays. He's been a little bit up and down, but they got to give him the rock.
There he goes. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Pulls it and fires to the left. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Just outside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. And his throw is incomplete. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him.
Well, they're able to get the completion right now. You know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get in your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, in this defense trying to preserve the lead. A 6-point game, getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes a grab past the marker. Timeout called by the offense. 24 seconds left on the clock. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And that one is picked up in the end zone. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Tulsa pinned deep in its own end, trying to find a little breathing room on 1st down. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water in that situation, and a great job pursuing, getting to the football, showing you all of that athleticism they have, and they come away with the safety.
Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Well, after back-to-back losses, this team is really teetering on the edge of disaster.
They got to try to hold on.